Hey, what's up everybody? Josh Ship here. Hope this video finds you doing very well. So as you know, this year I was named to Inc. magazine's 30 Under 30 list, and I was totally flattered by that. And since I got named to that list, I've been getting a lot of emails from parents and teachers saying, hey, I got this teenager in my classroom or in my home, and they're really interested in starting their own business, but they sort of need some support and encouragement and direction as far as how to get started. So here's the thing, I think that this generation, Gen Y, the teenagers of today, are literally, without question, going to be the most entrepreneurial generation we have ever seen. And here's why. They have tons of tools at their disposal. We have social networking now, so you can get your stuff out immediately to your circle of influence. And also, they've seen their parents work for a corporation for years and years, and then with the downturn economy, some of them have been laid off, and so they just sort of say, hey, I want to be in charge of my own success or failure, not leave it up to someone else. So I have reached out to people that have been mentors to me in my endeavors and said, hey, what could we do? How could we sort of get together and offer, these young people that are interested in entrepreneurship something to sort of give them a kick in the pants and get them started. So here's what we put together. First thing is by a guy that is my personal mentor. His name is Ryan Blair. Now, Ryan Blair is an amazing guy with an amazing story. He grew up, I think, practically homeless and has then since started many businesses, and I think his last business sold for like 70 million bucks or just something insane like that. You could like bathe in gold that the guy made so much money. But the guy is an awesome guy and wrote an amazing book. And I want to show you a quick clip of this guy on a show on CNBC so you can kind of get a bit of his story and passion.
I've started 6 multi-million-dollar companies by the time I was 30 years old. 24/7 Tech, multi-million-dollar business. Sky Pipeline, $25 million business. PathConnect.com, soon to be $1 billion business. Visalis Sciences, $100 million company. I can't believe I am where I am. When I made my first million, I was in awe. It was like my entire life had changed forever. Where I'd come from, I had nothing to lose. So most entrepreneurs, they fail because they have something to lose. For me, there was no way I was heading back to where I came from. Life could only get better and life could only get bigger.
So you're gonna get Ryan Blair's book, Nothing to Lose. It's amazing, very inspiring. Second thing is a film made by my friend Lewis. It's called the Yes Movie. Yes stands for Young Entrepreneur Society. And this is part film and part movement because this movie documents young people all over the world that have started their businesses and that have been successful. So you sort of get this case study. So you sit there and say, man, if that guy did it, he doesn't seem any different than me. I bet I could do it too. And it also just, frankly, just inspires the heck out of you. Literally every time I watch this movie, I'm just like so stoked and excited. It's like, oh, I already have my own business, but I want to start 5 more businesses. So enough of me blabbing about how awesome this movie is. I will now have Ezra edit in a clip of it.
Authors, inventors, executives, retailers, filmmakers.
As I turned 30, I realized that the American dream takes more than visualization. Therefore, I went on a journey across this great nation to hear the success stories from my generation.
So you're going to get the Yes Movie, and also I have a DVD that I made a couple years ago about careers and getting started, and basically sort of my story is that I used to get kicked out of class for talking, and now I get paid for it. So the whole idea of sometimes a thing you eventually will make money at first presents itself as an annoyance or in a moment of pain, and you need someone to help shape that and you sort of pull that thing out of you that could ultimately be the thing that you could influence people with and actually have a successful business with. So this video will be very inspiring to that young person in your life. Let me have you take a look at that as well. To you, but hard to others. What's that thing that when you do it, everyone's like, oh my gosh, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. But to you, you're like, not really a big deal. Or is there something that when you see someone else doing it, you get jealous? Or you see someone else in action, you're like, I could do that. Here's something else that's interesting. What will eventually be your greatest gift sometimes first presents itself as an annoyance. When I was in high school, I was like the class clown. So check it out. If you were to buy all these things separately, this book, Nothing to Lose, I think cost you like 15 bucks plus shipping. This DVD is 30 bucks. My DVD is 20 bucks. Let's see, I'm not very good at math, but that's like 65 bucks plus shipping. So I reached out to these guys and we decided we want to cut you a deal to help that teenager get started. we're going to give you all 3 of these things for $49. That includes shipping. So if you have a teenager in your life, in your classroom, in your home that is interested on any level in starting their own business, I would highly recommend you click the Add to Cart button below this video and get them this information. It will inspire them, it will inform them, it will give them the tools to, stop sitting on their dreams and actually do something about it. So, thanks for watching the video, and again, if you're interested, Add to Cart button is just below this video. Just click that button and we'll get the goodness right out to you. All right, cool. Thanks.